Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Queenie for those who don't know me, and my voice is on the way out. So bear with me, it might leave, it might come back during this video. We're just gonna have to sit here and find out. So this is Love Island USA Season 6, Episode 18. Before I get into it, please make sure to like this video, subscribe and hit the bell, and leave a comment down below. You know what my voice right now reminds me of? I know this has nothing to do with the review, but just, it's my video, I can do what I want. You know, Sexy Red song, and I don't really want to sing Sexy Red right now because, but where she's like, ooh, baby, I love you my everything. Like, my voice makes me want to sing that song all day long. And that's probably what Kayla was singing too. That's not nice. That's not nice. The girl is struggling. Let's get into the review. Okay, Kendall, our resident gossip girl, is gassing up Cordell, and Cordell with his sneaky ass. He's looking like y'all know Stevie J when he's doing that creepy smile and he's rubbing his hands. That's Cordell.
You and Dale, it was a 10. Anything y'all did was a 10. You can't even get that smile off your face because you are so buzzing off this Daya girl. Daya brought this side out of you, bro, and I'm obsessed with it, bro. They are going crazy together, and I'm just sitting there eating it up. All you gotta do is be Cordell, which everyone fucking loves, and Daya sees that.
I'm feeling her.
So let's have a conversation, okay? Because I've been getting some messages. It's not even just comments anymore. It's actual messages regarding the Serena Cordell situation. So I'm gonna just say my piece right now, and hopefully y'all will understand my perspective. Yeah, actually, you don't even have to understand it. I'm gonna say it regardless. So, by Cordell's own standards, did he disrespect Serena? Absolutely. He said, even when she went on a date with Nigel, yeah, that kissing would be disrespectful to him. And before he went to Casa Amor, he said kissing outside of a challenge would be disrespectful to him. He's also wearing this girl's ring while doing all that he has been doing in the villa. So has he disrespected her? Yes, by his own standard of disrespect. Got it. However, a lot of people have been making an argument for Serena to say like, no, but the last few days she was really good and she told him how she felt and she gave him a lot more affection than what he's been getting like the entire time. And I hear that. I saw it. I was there with y'all. What concerns me about that mentality is 3 good days doesn't nullify 3 less than satisfactory weeks. We have to be real about that. And no, before you misconstrue my words, I am not saying that Serena is abusing Cordell. But this type of mentality is how abuse can start, okay? Somebody will not treat you the way that you feel you deserve, the way that they also acknowledge isn't what you deserve, but then they give you a little morsel of hope. They give you a smidge of, oh, well, we had a few good days. Let me hold on to that. You hold on to that while you go through another myriad of days or weeks or months, in some cases years, where they're not treating you the way that you feel you deserve, the way that they also acknowledge you don't deserve. But then they give you that little bit of hope again. Like, guys, it's a cycle of abuse. And I want some people who have been messaging me to understand that. I am not saying that Serena is abusing him. I'm just saying 3 good days doesn't nullify 3 not so great weeks. Miguel and Goddess jump into bed with their outside clothes. I said, ooh, take them off. But they're talking about their kissing and their chemistry and whatever. There isn't really much to dissect from that. But their kisses really are good though. I can't even lie. As an onlooker, it's definitely giving sensual. It's giving sexy. Yeah, I love it. Can't lie. The snake charmer now talks to the snake man, and I mean, yeah, sure, I guess.
But I haven't talked to you at all.
I know.
You haven't talked to me either, though.
I know. I'm nervous around you.
Why?
I don't know why.
I'm so calm and chill.
My grandma's like my best friend, and then my cousins are like my siblings.
Oh, look at this. These beetles are really cool.
No. I hate bugs.
Now you're not really freaked out by bugs. Kinda. It's the Rob effect. She's kind of funny. Like, she made me laugh. I made her laugh. And I enjoyed talking to her.
So we know, obviously, Rob really loves animals, really loves bugs and stuff like that. And I think that his enthusiasm for the bugs while having conversations with women only works for a woman who also shares that same enthusiasm. Because if we're now having a regular conversation and you're completely interrupting it to go and catch a freaking cockroach, like, you're getting in your own way, Rob. But I don't even know if he wants something serious coming out of the show. Maybe he is stuck on Miss Andrea. I don't know. Maybe he just came to boost his portfolio. I don't know what his intentions are, but he's not doing himself a service by this insect hunting. It doesn't help. And thank you, Miss Snake Charmer, for calling out the overalls, because I know they musty. We're tired of them. Put them in the wash. Put them in the pool. Put them in the Fiji water. Get rid of them. So Janae is finally leaving Trouble alone. She's now getting to know Muscles a little bit more. The conversation didn't really give us much, but she says she likes that he is adding the pressure, especially because all day Trouble hasn't spoken to her. Interesting. So the new sleeping arrangements are Janae and Muscles. We also have Kenny and Butterfly, Kendall and Highlights, Rob and Snake Charmer, Liv and the Doctor, and everybody else is still the same. In the morning, Kayla cries over Aaron, which will not be the only time this episode. Spice and Big Mummy, because somebody in the comments said... Somebody in the comments said, can we officially change Baddie's name to Big Mummy? I will grant it. So Big Mummy and Spice are straddling their man. And Miss Big Mummy, she getting real touchy with Cordell. So the preview was giving sus. It was definitely giving sus. But Big Mummy did not free up the punani. Good on you, girl, because that would have been something. I mean, she wouldn't have been the first, but come on, don't do that. Kenny says Janae is stable and she is possibly not worth letting go of. That makes sense, right? He wouldn't want to let go of her. Let me say it that way because that confused me. Trouble makes breakfast for Janae, but somebody else made the breakfast and it sounded like it was Passion who made it. And I'm just like, the goal of you to take breakfast to this woman and have her believe that you made that for her. When I called this man Trouble, I did not know how fitting it would be. But anyway, she ain't thinking about him, so it's fine. And then Muscles makes a plan to lock things in with Janae throughout the day. They do a challenge. It's a food challenge, so you know me, skipping all of it. Definitely not touching on that one at all. So in the evening, Trouble pulls Janae for a chat, and I feel like this man was speaking foolishness. I'm glad Muscles came in to interrupt.
I wanted to put it all out there for you, because I do like you. Did you know that?
Did I know that you liked me?
Yeah. Me telling you how I felt, I just wanted to know, like, how that make you feel.
Like, you didn't tell me until after I told you I'm good off of you.
Yeah, because I'm not used to being vulnerable.
You mind if I put you for a chat real quick?
Okay. You're so sweet.
My eyes definitely been on you the whole time. Like, what's your vibes? What's going on with you?
What I like about you is how calm you are and the energy. Like, you're like action. He's more like, you know, risky, but like, I'm at the age where like, do I want risky?
To me, Trouble is just trying to get into the villa. I think that Troubles fits the archetype of a guy who Love Island or reality shows in general would like to recycle. So I wouldn't blame him for being like, listen, this could be my big break. It very well could be. I think he fits the archetype. But does he like, oh my gosh, relax. Does he like Janae? I'm not buying it. I'm definitely not buying it. Does Muscles like Janae? I can believe in more. Okay, seriously. I was saying I believe Muscles' interest in Janae more than I do Trouble's interest in her. But I can't even lie to you, I don't really listen to Muscles when he talks because I feel like he sounds like Romeo Miller, doesn't he? If you close your eyes and you listen to Muscles, it sounds like Romeo Miller. I kid you not. So I was a little bit distracted, but I believe in him more than I do believe in Trouble. So Kayla starts spiraling and the girls are telling her, listen, there's nothing to worry about. And even if there is something to worry about, you know, the world is not going to end just because Aaron was movie mad in Casa. Kayla will absolutely act as if the world is on fire. I don't know why these girls are wasting their time saying that. I feel like they should have been helping her find ways to cope with the inevitable, because the girl gonna cry. The girl gonna cry. That we know for sure. Cordell and Big Mummy talk about their connection happening so fast. And in the other villa, you have Serena basically like, I know who I want. And that's Cordell. Ooh, girl, you have no idea what's coming.
It's shocking to me to even be at the point that I'm at with you right now, in a good way. And I'll be in my head a lot. Sometimes I'll be feeling like, damn, is this wrong?
I'm thinking I don't want anybody but Cordell.
I love that.
I'm ready to get back to him and or look stupid. I mean, we were saying a lot of things to me the last conversation, like he adores me. I don't trust men to have much self-control. I don't know, my head's all over the place.
So I just want to point this out, and I know the Serena fans are going to be mad because any kind of criticism for anybody on this show, y'all think it equates to hate. But let's be honest about Serena. Can somebody please comment down below what Serena has said regarding the characteristics of Cordell that she likes? Not the things that she does for him. I mean, not the things that he does for her, or the way that he makes her feel. What characteristics of Cordell has she expressed that she likes? Because all I hear is he adores me, he makes me food, he's so attentive, he makes me feel this and that and this and that. What about Cordell? Does she like? I would like an answer, please and thank you. I know she's going to turn this into and this is why I don't trust men. And I'm like, well, realistically, when we have trust issues, yes, they can spawn from our experiences with certain people, but ultimately it is up to you to decide, am I going to let that hold me back? Am I going to work through that and try to find a genuine connection? I felt like if she didn't let fear get in the way, potentially things could have panned out differently with Cordell. Potentially. We don't know that for certain. I felt like she was her own roadblock. And now this is going to be yet another reason to not trust guys. And I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if I would justify this. I mean, it's not for me to justify. It's her own feelings. So if that's what she wants to do, that's her business. Kenny talks to Butterfly, and all this time I thought that he was a horny airhead, but he kind of has a little bit more going for him, not gonna lie. But I also don't care about Kenny's connections too much. So we're moving on. Tats and Nicole have put their connection on hold. So now Tats is moving on to Liv.
I was in a long relationship before this. So,
Yeah.
But
you said you were civil, right? I've never been in like a serious relationship where they've said like, will you be my girlfriend? I've been like long situationships.
Not ever.
When I really like someone, I give them everything, and I think sometimes it gets taken kind of like for granted.
I mean, we're either going to get on like a house on fire or clash, but either way, I think, I'm excited to find out.
In my opinion, I'm like, does Tats even know how to woo a girl? Like, does he just lead with his attraction? Because in the UK, he fits the archetype of a guy who would have not a problem getting girls, okay? But over here, I don't know. Actually, she's not even from over here, child. Yeah, forget what I was just gonna say. He needs to flirt a little bit. A little bit. He's so dry and monotone. But then also Liv is dry and monotone, so I guess it works. They're sharing a bed, so I guess it works. The girls get a video of what's going on in Casa. And well, we all expected this reaction.
What a fucking idiot.
He ain't holding back, bro. And I love it, bro. That boy is like, this is not Kayla.
They might not have kissed. They might not have kissed. They might not have.
Oh my god.
It just like shows me who he really is. Like fooling around with me in the fucking bedroom, and he's rubbing a girl's fucking feet. I thought Aaron would be the last guy to do something like this.
In as much as Kayla's crying does irritate me from time to time, I felt for her in this moment. Her body was shaking before she even cried. And I was like, yeah, tough day. Tough day. It's a rough one. It's a rough one. Then she starts like she starts yelling out all these things that Aaron used to say to her. And I'm not gonna lie, Aaron, you can't say that kind of stuff with a girl who you're not super sold on. So like, I want to meet your family and we're gonna build a family together and all this futuristic stuff. It's definitely giving her the impression that you're fully sold on her. And we know that that's not the case. And even if he didn't say all that stuff, before he left, he did allude to being on the track of being in love with her. So, shady boots, definitely giving shady boots. Also, so you guys were saying that my skepticism of Aaron because of his little performance on the Traitors doesn't make sense because he won the game as a faithful. To me, it's a game of deception, and I feel like Aaron works the way that my mind works. If I'm on a game show, I'm playing a game. If y'all ever see me on a game show, I'm playing the game. But fine. He won as a faithful. Maybe his reaction was real. This is his third reality show that I'm aware of. He was on Traitors, he's on Love Island, and he was on First Dates. I don't know if I trust this man's intentions. I don't know. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I question him. So Kayla is watching the video over and over and over, and I feel like you're just making yourself more sad. She also didn't know what he was saying, and I thought Nicole had a little bit of something in her, but no, she didn't understand either. So they call over passion, and he's like, yeah, well, they're basically toying with the idea of doing a kiss. And Nicole didn't appreciate Kendall's commentary, and I'm glad. Because even if your man isn't moving mad, take note of how he responds to certain things, how he eggs things on, how he shuts things down. I think that's also important. So I'm glad that she clocked that too. Then we have Serena, who is livid. And at first she didn't cry, and later on she cries. And I just want to preface this. Yes, Serena is not prone to tears, right? And just because somebody doesn't cry doesn't mean that they're not really feeling the emotions. I want to make that clear. However, I still wasn't buying this.
She's gonna freak out. I can't.
Say the words, or we could pull to Casa right now, because you know I don't give a fuck. Say the words.
I said the one thing I was not gonna put up in here was disrespect. I even fucking cried yesterday because I missed that man. I can't even bring myself to cry. Maybe I'm still in shock. I'm sick as fuck. I can't let this shit happen again. Like, I have been through this exact same thing way too many times. I refuse to let this man tear me down. Like, I can't. There is no way in hell he's coming back from this. Y'all know that, right?
I do think that there is some affection for Cordell. I'm not gonna say their whole entire connection is a farce. No, I do think that she does like him. To the extent that she's making it seem, I don't know if I buy that. I don't know if I do, but I do think she likes him. I think that these emotions that she's feeling is more so embarrassment. You know when you give that person a try who you were fighting to give a try, and then they show you pepper, they show you flames, you feel mad embarrassed. Your ego is bruised, absolutely. I do feel for her though, it is embarrassing. You eventually opened yourself up to somebody and it seems like they're just throwing that to the wind. Yeah, that sucks. But at every opportunity that Serena got to twist, she twisted. So what was Cordell supposed to do? Anyways, we'll see what happens in the next episode. Rob and the Spanish girl? What the hell? Like, what is actually going on? And then Kayla is gonna expose the video. Love that for her. Do it at the fire pit, honey. And I love how Ariana was like, no, I got time. We can talk about it right now. Ooh, I'm ready. Okay, I hope you guys are ready. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one.